we're going over the stock nomenclature FIP quiz. So starting off with FeO. If you were doing, I'll call it the training wheels approach, because it's something you're not going to do forever. There are problem-solving things in chemistry where I say, like, you need to show every step always. You have to do it. This is not one of those. I'm giving you some training wheels. Once you're good at this, get rid of them. You don't need to write out these steps forever, but you need to start out with them because it helps, because it's a good support mechanism. So if you're using the center training wheels, you will have started off by saying, oh, well, this is some form of iron oxide. I don't know which one, but it's some form of iron oxide. And then working backwards to do your reverse crisscross. So the reverse crisscross, we're looking for the charges. We know that iron will be positive, oxygen will be negative. And if we take these, we get a 1 and a 1. Except that raises an alarm bell because oxygen doesn't form a 1 minus compound. So this had to be times 2 to get our 2 minus, so this must be a 2 plus. So this is iron 2 oxide. Okay? If you missed that one, do you see where it's an easy one to step in, because you're like, oh, 1 to 1, cool, I got it. But you have to remember what oxygen should have had. Okay, so our next question, tin 4 oxide. How do you write a formula for tin 4 oxide? And no, I don't have these memorized, so I'm having to zip over there to look at things. Okay, first step in writing any formula for any ionic compound is to write your ions. So tin 4 is tin 4 plus. Oxygen is O2 minus. Do your crisscross. We get a 2 and a 4. Can that be simplified? Yeah. So we have SnO2. Okay. Okay. Copper 2 chloride. So, step 1, write your ions. Copper 2 is Cu2 plus, right? Chloride ion is Cl1 minus. Second step, is a 1 and a 2. Simplify by getting rid of that 1 and you have CuCl2. The trap is you go, oh, copper 2, and you write Cu2Cl. That's the trap. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. No, 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 no. Don't do it. That's the trap. But that is the most common mistake people make with that. You know, with any of the 2s, is you're like, oh, okay, copper 2, all right, copper 2. No! It's the copper 2 ion. It references the ion. So make sure you remember that. Okay. What is that thing called? CO2O3. Well, again, if you're using this sort of training wheels approach, start at the end. You know, CO is cobalt. So it's cobalt something oxide. And if we do our reverse crisscross, we know cobalt will be positive. We know oxygen will be negative. And we have a 3 and a 2. Therefore, this is cobalt 3 oxide. So again, don't fall into the trap of going, oh, cobalt 2. No, it's not. Don't look at those subscripts to name your ions. Okay. MnF3, what do we call this thing? Well, again, starting at the sort of final step, is it manganese or is it magnesium? It's manganese. And hopefully if you went to write magnesium, you know, you immediately went, no, that's not a transition metal. Can't be. Okay, so leave a place for yourself to do your reverse crisscross. And, whoops. Yeah. That would give us a 3 and a 1. Does fluoride form a -1 ion? Yeah. So this is manganese 3 fluoride. Okay, so nickel 3 oxide, writing a formula for it. Step 1, write your ion. That's it. That's what it's called. Nickel 3 is, of course, nickel 3 plus. The oxide ion is oxygen 2 minus. Do your crisscross, nickel, oxygen, and we get a 2 and a 3. Can we simplify it? No. So Ni2O3. Okay, 2 more.